Welcome to Sebring, Florida, home to Sebring International Raceway for the start of the second season in the Sheboygan IndyCar series. Sebring is one of the oldest tracks in the United States, dating back to its first race in 1950. The track is an extremely bumpy 17-turn, 3.41 mile course, ran on an old World War II training airfield. Everyone has a new custom livery, as well as we have a few new faces on the grid this season, totaling 30 cars on the grid for Season 2. Typically, in real life, IndyCar only uses Sebring as a preseason testing site, using the north half of the course due to the severity of the bumps in the south end. However, we're going to send the drivers through the ringer because why not? It's going to be a grueling 55 laps. However, the drivers are lucky that there are a couple of long straights that they will welcome as a time to rest their hands and reset their tools. The drivers are just finishing up their practice session to learn what their preferred tire compound is, as well as their fuel mileage is going to be. Just like real-life IndyCar, all drivers will have to run both sets of compounds. The softer red sidewall tire, as well as the harder black sidewall tire. We have a couple of storylines coming through this season from last season. Will Thomas Keel be able to defend his title? Will Darren Wyman be able to redeem himself after the heartbreak of last season after such consistency? We will see starting in qualifying. Today in qualifying, we're going to follow last year's championship winner, Thomas Keel, through qualifying. Last season's pole time here at Sebring was set by Steven Cheesin as a 1 minute 41.671. During practice, we were seeing times much quicker than that, sub 140. So we will see what the drivers are going to be able to do today. Coming to the end of the first qualifying lap for Thomas Keel. We'll see where the field shakes out. Ooh, not looking good. Thomas with a 139.166. That is 2.5 seconds faster than last year's pole time, but it puts him at 28th. Currently, Brady is at the top with provisional pole at a 138.5. Let's see if anybody's going to be able to top him on the second lap. It does not appear so. It looks like Brady Keel will get pole. Fastest second lap time was 0.4 slower. Does not look like anybody was able to improve on their second lap. On pole with a 138.564 is Brady Keel. Second is Darren Wyman. Third, Crass Nasty. Fourth is Wanda. Fifth is Brad. Sixth is Zach. Seventh is John. Eighth is Hunter. Ninth is Kyle, and 10th is Melissa. The field's coming through the final corner. Pace car is about to pull off. Brady will have control of the field in that orange and white Home Depot car. The pace car is off now.
Green flag, green flag.
And we are running for Season 2. Brady leads through the first corner. Will we make it through clean for the first? It looks orderly for the most part. Looks like everyone's going to get through it. Going side by side through most of the field. Heading down to the hairpin. Big braking zone here. Lots of passing opportunities. But it looks like we're going to stay clear for the most part. Oh, we got a challenge for the lead. Darren trying to go around the outside, around Brady. Not able to make it stick. You can see on the left side of your screen what tire compound the teams are running currently. You need to run both the harder black compound tire and the softer red tire. Looking fairly orderly through the S's. Oh, we see Maggie and Melissa going side by side. Ooh, lots of side-by-side action. Maggie looking on the inside of Melissa. Will she be able to do it around this long corner? Ooh, a little bit of contact, and Maggie goes around. And Melissa into the wall. Melissa broke her right front toe link. And that'll be a caution for sure.
Caution, yellow flag.
And the yellow was out. Maggie was able to get the car going again. Will she have any damage? However, Melissa had to tow back to the pits. We'll see on Maggie's car. You see some on the front left of that car. You can see some damage there. That's going to have to be repaired. Let's go back and rewatch what happened there. We see Maggie and Melissa going side by side. Maggie dives in, gets a little loose, ooh, bumps into Melissa, and just loops it around. Let's see from Melissa's viewpoint. We'll go on board with Melissa. Ooh. Let's see a little bit more of what happened there. Going side by side. Saves it, but just must have had a broken toe link at that point, and just nothing really she could do. Here's on board with Maggie. Oh, looks like Maggie got loose and just got up into Melissa. Tough break, tough start of the season for Melissa and Maggie. It looks like the biggest mover right now is Moto. Let's see, up 7 spots. In that red, white, and blue car, Moto King is up 7 spots from his starting place of last place in 30th. He's up to 23rd now. Receiving word from race control that Maggie will not be penalized if she's able to get going. It appears that the damage is rough enough that there won't be a penalty. The damage done from that incident was a penalty enough. We are getting ready to go back to green. Brady will lead the field once again, this time single file, through the final corner.
Green, green, green.
Brady sees the green flag, and we're back to racing. The field spreads out. We have Paul looking on the inside of Michelle. Lots of side-by-side racing. Looks like Kyle and Brady going side... Kyle and Hunter going side by side, with Samantha and Michelle behind them. Looked like Wanda diving on the inside of Darren for second. Will she be able to make it stick? Oh, still side by side, heading down to this deep braking section. Wanda on the preferred line on the inside. Clean racing so far. This is allowing Brady to extend the gap over a second now, and Wanda does make the pass. Wanda up to second. Brady has stretched out his lead to 10 seconds now. Brady's making great pace. making these tires last on this softer red tire. Oh, we've got a battle for second, Chris. Oh, we got Darren coming to pit. The first of the leaders has pit now. Chris is diving to the pits. Will Kyle come as well? No, Kyle does not. Where is Brady? Samantha got by Brady. Oh, zooming around on the outside. Oh, what is that? Kyle thought he had enough fuel. He doesn't. Kyle stalls. Is he out of fuel? Did he try and stretch an extra lap? What was the team telling him? He's pulling off to the side. And that is a yellow for Kyle having stalled. Oh my goodness, here's the replay of him coming down the front stretch and just out of gas. I do not know why he did not come to pit. Why did he think that he had enough? This is a long track. It should have been an easy calculation from the team. That is a heartbreak for Kyle. And just like that, Brady's lead is gone. Where will things cycle out? So Brady will resume the lead. However, there is a mix-up in the order. Samantha and Hannah have both jumped up a ton of positions. Samantha started 11th, Hannah started 18th. They're up to 2nd and 3rd, respectively, through short pitting on that first stint and getting some clean air to do some quick laps. It appears that back there at the tail of the field, Ken Wyman is a lap down. I'm not quite sure why. Does not have listed as he had a crash or any contact, so I do not know what happened to Ken as to why he is a lap down. We are receiving word that it was actually a mechanical issue for Kyle, and that's why he did not. That's why he has retired. It was not a fuel issue, it was mechanical. Oh, we have Moto off. Moto, Devin, and Ken. We'll see what happened here. We're on board with Devin in that orange and white Hooters car. Oh, he just loses into the corner. Almost collects Steven Cheesin. But able to get it going. What happened to Moto? Moto and Ken. Oh, they just got stuck behind him with that there. But we'll go back and we'll go on board with Devin. So we're on board with Devin here. He's battling Steven Cheesin. He just gets loose. We'll go back and go on board with Steven Cheesin. So you'll see on the right-hand side of your screen, Devin's just gonna come sliding through. Oh, man. Huge break for Steven. Oh, Meyer's slow. Oh, no. Oh, what a disaster. Tries to stretch it an extra lap, but is unable to.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, and the yellow is out for Meyer. Oh, look at him trying to get it to go. Is that a fuel issue or is that a mechanical like how Kyle had earlier in the race? Oh, disaster. It appears that everyone has one pit stop left to make, except for Hannah in the 66 car. She has 2 stops left to make. Samantha's gonna need caution, as we see. Good to see Meyer getting back out there after getting towed. Meyer will be down a lap, maybe 2 laps. Up front, Samantha is going to be tight. I think Samantha needs caution to make it on one more stop. However, everyone else needs just straight up one more stop. Current fastest lap of the race was set by Brady at a 1:39.1. Samantha has control of the field.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're green. A lot of jumping out of line. Oh, what a mess we have going into turn 1. Look at the second half of the field is completely side by side. We are now waiting on the final round of pit stops as Darren has pit. Where is Samantha? Samantha was leading originally. I think she might need some, especially being in clean air, she might need a yellow to make it to the end. She would love a yellow right now before everyone else comes out. Darren is coming out of the pits now. And Samantha will get that lead back. Samantha defending. Darren looking on the outside. Oh, Darren getting loose through the corner, but able to hold on to it. Carried so much speed through the corner. Samantha has come to pit. Samantha was not able to make it. With 3 to go, Samantha comes to pit, forfeits the lead, forfeits second place. Darren's still in the lead. Now Darren has a 4-second gap. We're having word that Brad went off track. Get a replay of that. Battling with Wanda. Here's, oh, huge save from Brad. That was just a few laps ago. We got word that Robert had something happen to him. Bit of contact. Oh, contact with Hannah. Oh no, contact with Hannah.
The yellow flag is out.
And that is a yellow. That is a yellow flag for the crash. Robert fighting. Hannah dives it up the inside. Oh, gives him the hip check, and that's a left rear toe link broken if I've ever seen one. We're getting word from race control that Hannah is going to be given a drive-through penalty for that incident with Robert for avoidable contact. Now, will the race end under yellow, or will we go green next time by? Darren's really hoping for it to stay yellow. We will watch the pace car and see, will the lights go out on the pace car? Oh, we've got, what the? Cars can't make it. Oh, this is an absolute disaster. It shakes up everything. Brad takes the lead. Half the field didn't have enough fuel. With 1 to go under yellow, the top 15 of the top 25 cars didn't have enough fuel. I'd have to just assume that it's new season, new teams, but once again, heartbreak for Darren. Darren's going to finish 11th after inheriting the lead after Samantha was unable to make it. Samantha's actually going to finish in front of Darren because of this. Oh, what a disaster. I guess I just have to chalk it up to new teams, new environments for this new season. Was it some first race jitters of the season? Oh, what a mistake by half the field. You can see there on the left-hand side, everybody that says out is their out lap. They all made the mistake of short filling. And the field will take the checkered flag here. Brad Keel will be your winner of the opening race of the second season of the Sheboygan IndyCar Series.